So my wife showed me this TikTok video the other day, and all women are upset at the moment because of this. And I completely get it, and I stand with them because this is absolute trash. So a place called Sutter Health. So they launched an investigation, a formal investigation into this disrespectful social media post that was on TikTok. So the footage was posted by urgent care workers. Well, they're now former, by the way, which showed the staff posing near what appeared to be bodily fluid stains on exam chairs with completely inappropriate comments which were mocking it. It's like, guess the substance, or leave your healthcare workers sweet gifts like these. Now, dude, that is absolutely disgusting. So they take pictures like this and they look proud in these pictures. It's flipping disgusting, dude. This is just something natural that women have to go through or have to get their checks done, pap smears, for example. And these doctors or qualified individuals are taking the piss out of it. It's absolute bullshit, man. And yeah, so they're fine now at the moment, but the outcry, but something that every woman goes through, and a lot of women are uncomfortable going to get these type of checks or getting these checks done. And then they see this type of stuff on social media. That is absolutely disgusting. How must women now, after seeing this, have any more or even a little bit of confidence now going to get these checks done or just going to healthcare professionals? It's so bad, dude. Yeah. But I mean, all the women are so angry about this, dude.
Typically, I laugh at stuff like this, just things that are so ridiculous that you couldn't believe that it's something that actually gets done. But I read the article and it's overwhelmingly disappointing to see that, a bunch of grown-ups, who took a profession wanting to help people, decided to disrespect and belittle something that's very sensitive, something that's very compromising and even embarrassing for the person. Can you imagine if the person who left, those stains on examination chair, how they feel like their privacy has been compromised? And, I don't know what it feels like, obviously, but I can imagine if I were to step into an examination room and I'm seeing some medical professionals on an issue I have, I would hope that whatever happens in that room and in my session remains confidential, because it's none of the public's business to know what I'm going through or what I'm experiencing. Because especially if the medical staff are like content creators, I never signed up or gave consent to being part of that content. And I think it's such a stab in the back to the public. We trust these medical professionals. We trust them. We put ourselves in these compromising situations to get help. A lot of us get embarrassed by things. A lot of us get, nervous, and a lot of us are scared of these things. And sometimes, body things happen and it gets the better of us. It's not something that I want to be made fun of. So, I'm glad that action got taken against them. I hope that they will take the time to sit there and let it sink in exactly what it was that they did and the damage that it caused. Because not only did they break the trust of a patient or several patients, but now they've caused skepticism to go into the air. I walk outside, I have no idea who's filming me. Even at the gym, people just filming in public spaces. And I'm not entirely comfortable with being filmed or having things that I do recorded when I'm out in public, especially. So what they've done is they've now caused damage where people are now going to be skeptical that at some point what they experience, what they're going through, could be compromised, could be exposed, could be put out there in the name of content. These people And the public, while they called out these guys, which is good, they're just as much to blame because it is the public that encourages these kinds of things. They would not do it if it would not gain as much traction as it does. And while it's terrible, and I feel really bad for the patients, there's so many medical staff out there that makes really insensitive content about people and their conditions. It's not like it's just these guys. It's a real problem, and the platforms incentivize it. People watching incentivizes it. It's just disgusting. God forbid I go somewhere and I have to feel now like anything I say or anything that happens or even things I have no control over happens, and I'm gonna kind of have that just be pasted online forever. The person who was in that examination chair where these guys posted fun of it, that chair that they sat in that they accidentally spilt in, it's gonna be on the internet forever now. They now have, even if nobody knows what their identity is, they know. And that's something that they now have to live with for the rest of their life. That embarrassment, so disgusting, dude. You can't be doing this to people, especially clients and patients who put their trust in you, who need you to help them.
And it's going to the doctors or the hospital, the medical clinic. It's going because you need something done. And now these individuals will know that it's potentially them because of the pictures and like the timing. And
they'll be petrified to go to the next appointment where it will be somewhere else for sure. But it's still a scary thing. Now, you've ruined their lives because of internet popularity that these doctors want, internet fame. It's disgusting.
And I mean, I just hope that is the worst of it, not going for the next appointments. I know that social and online pressure like that and anxiety can cause a lot of damage to people. And, I don't wish harm upon anybody. It's never okay to hurt anybody or harass anybody. I just hope that the people who committed this shit, they take the time to reflect and change. I don't want them to have another career in those professions. They've pretty much flushed it down the toilet. If your patients can't trust you, you shouldn't be a medical professional. You shouldn't be a doctor. You shouldn't be a therapist. You shouldn't be a dentist. Any of that shit. Sorry, it's just that ship has sailed. Sometimes the content is just not worth it, guys.